Hey, what's shaking, guys? Today I'm going to take an old yo-yo. It's kind of beat up, and I'm going to strip all the anno off of it, so it's totally just the raw metal. And this will work for anything, whether it's a yo-yo, a knife, a fidget spinner, anything that's anodized. Anodizing is when you have something it's usually done on steel, titanium, or aluminum, and you charge the metal, and the metal is actually turned different colors based on the charge. Like, that's not a paint or a powder coat. That is actually anodization layer. So this will work for anything. So let me adjust the camera a little. I'll show you what you need, and let's get into it. Here's everything you're gonna need. First off, you're gonna need some type of eye protection, whether safety glasses or sunglasses. It's very bright out here, so I'm gonna choose the sunglasses. But first thing, you're gonna need eye protection. Second thing, you're gonna need some skin protection. I just got regular dish gloves. You could use latex gloves, that would be just fine. You need some breathing protection, a glass or plastic clear container. Make sure it is not metal. It has to be glass or plastic of some sort, or ceramic would be fine, I guess. And this is gonna be what we're using. This is Wink Rust Stain Remover. It's usually between $5 and $10. You can find it a lot of times at Walmart. That's where I found it, at my Walmart, in the cleaning aisle. Not like the automotive cleaning stuff. That's what I thought originally looked, but it's like in like the cleaning by the groceries. That's where I found it. But anyways, I'll put the Amazon link if you want to pick this stuff up. Now, the reason we need to use all this stuff, because the active ingredient in this is hydrochloric acid. You notice there's skull and crossbones all over this thing. The funny thing is, at Walmart, they don't make you show an ID for this, but if you buy some super glue, you have to show your ID. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you're gonna have to make sure you have your gloves. I bought latex gloves just for this, but in the process, I already lost them. So we're gonna use my dish gloves out of the sink. But whatever you use, it should be fine. Just make sure you don't want to get the stuff on your hands, because, like I said, it is hydrochloric acid. So, okay, so we're all gloved up. Now we got our container. Lastly, you're gonna need your thing you want to anodize. Today, I'm gonna use this Magic Yo-Yo N5. It is very beat up. I use this for 5A, so I'm just gonna take all the anno off and see what happens. So you need your breathing mask too. Very important. You do not want to breathe in this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna strip this yo-yo. I'm gonna take it apart, take out the bearing, and take out these pads, and we'll be right back. Okay, sorry if I sound weird. I have my breathing mask on because this Wink Rust Stain Remover, you gotta make sure you're wearing your breathing mask. Okay, and you wanna do this outside in a well-ventilated area. So it comes with a little like plastic thing on the top. I already opened this. I took that piece off. So we're gonna pour enough in here to cover whatever you're trying to strip the anno off of. Okay, put that aside somewhere safe. So now literally all we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this in there and give it a little time, and it should just start to strip the anno right off of it. So it might take a little bit depending on how thick the layer of anno is. So I'm gonna leave it in here, and we will just time lapse it, and we'll be right back. So after about 2 minutes, definitely getting lighter. Notice most of it isn't touching that, so I can put it in upside down, but I think I'm gonna kind of let that stay. I think it looks cool like that. So put it back in. I'll check back in like 2 minutes or something. Look at it now. Oh, it's getting there. very little bit of pink now left, so getting there. So I'm gonna put it back in. Now I'm gonna let it sit for another like 5 minutes, and then I'll check back in with you guys. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. It's been in there for 4 minutes so far. Okay guys, now it's been a total of like 7 minutes in here. I took it out a little early because it got super frothy, so I didn't let it sit the full 9 minutes or whatever I said it would be. But let's take a look at it. Okay, so that is like exactly what I'm looking for. I should get some water out here to rinse it off with, but just a quick glance. Totally raw metal. This still has that in there, so I think that's really cool. I'm gonna leave that like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a couple pictures, clean it off, take a couple pictures, and then we'll do the other side. So I'll be right back. Okay gang, take a look at that. That looks awesome. I think it looks cool too how I kept that like that. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take it apart, take the bearing back out. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks so far. I'm gonna change this. I probably could reuse it, but it's just easier to see it and to tell what's going on if you have fresh solution in there. So I'm gonna dispose of this properly, and then I'll be right back. Make sure you do not dump this stuff down the drain. Okay gang, same thing now. I'm gonna make this half look like this half. So same thing, gonna pour the Wink rust stain remover. I got all my safety gear on. Remember, if you're a kid, make sure you have your parents do this. You don't, I don't want to be the one that's told you you're allowed to do it. So if you ask your parents, have them help you with it. But no matter who you are, make sure you're wearing all the proper stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna time lapse this one until it's over. So have fun watching it in fast motion. All right. And yeah, all the anno, a little anno stayed there, as well as there. I don't know, it doesn't really match, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that off there too, just by putting them the other way, so it gets in there. So yeah, I'll check back in after I do that. But yeah, pretty much done. So I'm just gonna finish that. I'll put it back together, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I got it all strung up, put it back together. Yeah, looks awesome. Here's it next to an original one, so you get an idea. But yeah, you know, it would be the same thing if you want to do it to a knife, fidget spinner, whatever. But yeah, it totally doesn't really affect how it plays. Plays basically exactly the same as it did before. But yeah, I mean, worked pretty good. So if you have something old and beat up and the ano's not looking so good and you just want to strip it off and put something else, you know, this is a great method. Make sure you just wear all the proper safety gear, because you don't want that in your eyes, you don't want to get it on your skin, you don't want to breathe it in. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful. And yeah, I hope you get to do it to something that you have that's old and beat up, or maybe you just don't like the anno. Maybe you like the color of a raw yo-yo or whatever you're taking the anno off of. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. Please hit that subscribe button. If you want to, you can leave a like or don't. Whatever. See you later.